it hurts. It's like when I wear bad earrings, but I'm not putting anything in my ears. Like, I have not put anything in my ears. It kind of swelled up on the way out to...
Maybe you should put an earring in with Neosporin on it.
Oh my. Oh, that would be so painful. I mean, okay.
To coat the inside with Neosporin so
Yeah,
it starts to heal.
I could see that making sense.
You don't have to leave the earring in. It's just to push the Neosporin into the ear.
Welcome. Yeah, I know. I need to do that. You guys see this? Can anybody see this? I got a little owie here. It's like, it's red. Well, I guess it kind of all looks sort of red, but...
Can you give me some ice to numb earlobes?
That right there is like
don't you just let the
exceptionally
water run and stick it
painful.
in?
What does the other side look like? Can I do the other side? No, I can't see that. Does anybody want to see that? I'm scared now. What am I showing these people? Look at that. It's like, well, you can't really see it. Well, I just ripped a hole in it. That probably doesn't help it at all. Well. This is where we're at, folks.
Interesting.
Well, we've gotta come up with a campaign. I think that's what the first step is in becoming president, right? You come up with a campaign.
Yeah, what did we say your slogan was yesterday?
I have to figure out how I can be like a president and not be the president. Like, be this like it's like set up like a bracket system where there's like a president in these same 4 years that always exists, just like these Democrats and Republicans. And then I sit in like a 10-year presidential.
An unknown president.
Yeah, I'll be the unknown president. I don't need to be known. That's not what I'm interested in at all.
Yeah.
Which, here I am.
There should always be two people up there making some...
What was that?
So there should always be two people up there making some decisions.
Well, right, but it's still, it's about the people making the decisions. It's gonna, no matter what system you create, it's always gonna boil down to what kind of human
I was just talking about the creation of the system.
Oh, yeah.
The new system.
Well, that exists. Oh, right, okay. So you're creating this same structure within your new system, that there's two people that are the final say. Well, that's like president, vice president, you know what I'm saying?
Those two are the people that all those people that we're talking about, the state, that one state representative. Try different systems in your state. You've got 1 year to do your program.
So it's like prototyping systems. It's just a whole nation of prototypers.
Pretty much.
That would make sense. That would give everybody a chance to really express their creativity and present their...
There's a meeting where all of these minds come together in front of these two people, say all the things that they did with their state, what worked, what didn't work. The other states can say, we'll try this, well, we tried this and it worked for us.
Yeah, and it would have to be state by state. I mean, and even then, that's not enough. It would still boil down to city by city. Over time, over long periods of time.
Well, that would
it would have to constantly keep adapting to the changes.
Choice is the state representative could say, okay, well, in this city, we're going to try this, so they can get multiple systems before they go. You just break it down even further. It's basically kind of like a factor tree. These two people appoint one person per state to do something with their state. Those people in their state say, okay, we appoint these smaller sects, come up with some program where we can really make this function for everybody.
Right.
Then you've got to get together with your community and actually set something up.
No,
but
what do you do?
Everybody's going to be interested in being involved, but
right,
if you live in that area, you're going to...
It invariably starts out as the big system, the creative, how we're going to do the clean sweep. Then it goes down into all of these subsystems that are supporting that system, and so on and so on and so on, fractally, all the way down to, again, the human behind all of the support of the entire structure altogether. The structure is just a concept. That's nothing. That is not the issue. The structures are not the issues. They're creations, they're objects that we've created.
Yeah.
Somehow we've got this conscious thing though that's inside of us. And a good percentage, it seems, have not been educated of that particular quality of our being. And that should be the first system to potentially prototype. Put that shit in YouTube outer space. Dear NASA, I have an idea. Let's take all of our government officials and put them on a space station and have them make it work. We'll give them a timeout, we'll take a timeout, we'll clean up our messes, you guys clean up yours, you come back, totally cool, no big deal. We'll be ready because we'll be becoming the humans that will actually understand how to
Speak.
and not take advantage of the system. There's a lot of people out there taking advantage, and it's because they had to, from their point of perspective and conditioning. I mean, anybody can step outside of it and go, you're just a lazy ass.
Yeah, but nobody knows what they went through, where they are right now.
What kind of tea are you having today?
Bigelow Plantation Mint.
Oh, he's having plantation mint the night before Christmas. When all through the house, all the pugs was sleeping. And they done never chased a mouse. Well,
They don't ever chase them.
so how do we, is it possible to educate? It still boils down to the human wanting it, no matter what. The human has to create the desire to want to expand their own understanding.
Unfortunately,
Regularly.
it seems that people are going to have to wait until something catastrophic hits.
Right, but the catastrophic is hitting now. We're hitting our catastrophic
this is
again.
nothing.
Oh, I know that. I'm saying we're building up into it.
Oh,
It feels
okay.
like
I'm
we're-
like, this is
Right.
nothing.
Right. Yeah. The thing is this is a pattern too. So how we go through this, in my opinion, is kind of crucial for our learning. I think that I don't know how to get a lot of people on board thinking that it's a desirable quality to continue to expand on as a human self, discovering what it means to be a responsible organism. Well, of the organism, the big organism, doggies. Flesh to fantasy, man. It's like,
Come on, buddy.
what is that?
Flies all up in my ear space.
We've got people arguing with each other, brothers and sisters arguing, occupying spaces all over this country and all over the world. The middle people are all fighting. The middle ones.
Because they're stressed, because the shit hit them.
Well, they're the only ones that are designed to take the hit. Those are the ones that are designed to take the hit because they're at a certain space of understanding on how to interpret physical law, it's physics, but they're pushing it from this gentle love perspective. But no matter what, if it hits opposition, because that system on the other side is designed to keep order,
Blockade.
right? But it's just left brain, right brain, and on the full global scale, that's all it is. It's not. If the brothers and sisters could step back and go, wait a second here. Okay.
You should watch the bee thing that Aaron was watching last night on Netflix. We should watch that.
The bee thing.
The bee thing, yes.
Oh, like a documentary or buzzing
Yeah,
bees?
it's
like real bees or
yeah, honeybees.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, honeybees have.
But they get back into
Honeybees have
the
become quite
ultimate
the topic
balance
of discussion.
between the feminine and, the feminine and male divinity. In the bee video.
Oh right. This is gray hair, folks. This is what happens when you get old.
Is it even showing up gray? It doesn't even look gray from here.
No, I think I got like one or two as well. This is just what happens when the body starts to grow
I
old.
want to see you with long hair again once. See
Yeah.
what people think about it on YouTube. We got
Long hair is lots of time.
Not really.
It is. If I let it go, it's like
turns into dreads.
Well, dreads are cool, except I don't like to deal with shampoos and conditioners and special things. I don't like to do that stuff. I don't like to go shopping for it. I don't like to go and.
You didn't do that. rinse it with water and go.
Well, I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
there's
know.
a way to take care of dreads to keep it from smelling like swamp head.
Oh, you wouldn't have them for long. It would just be long enough to videotape a transformation on video. and that'd
Okay,
be
I'll
it.
grow my hair out,
It's just an experiment.
people. This is a challenge for me. This is a challenge. We've just come to a challenge. What kind of time frame are we looking at? Sweet. So at 10 minutes, we've come to the Adina challenge of 2011, 2012.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
You've got cartoon eyes all of a sudden. You're like beaming, but there's like
Oh
this
my
really
gosh.
bright white dot in the center of your eyes. That's hilarious.
That's okay. I can make
And
it
this
work.
is perfect because it's getting cold, so you're gonna want the extra hair anyway.
I kind of like shaving my head in the winter and wearing a skull cap.
Oh right.
It's not about the cold for me. I like the hat. I like the stocking hat.
Well, we're never roped in.
And then my hair is like my stocking cap in the
then you've
summer.
got to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I would never push
There's
myself
always
to
a
pain.
disclaimer in those experiments.
Yeah, there are always disclaimers in these experiments. We push ourselves as far as we can go to the
But
turning
we like
away
to push ourselves.
to the turning away point.
The turning point. Amazing.
The turning away.
Still a turning point.
I think my eye might be twitching. Is it twitching?
Is mine.
Is my eye twitching? Is your eye twitching? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? You're gonna scare the people.
You asked me. You're the one who put it on me. I don't know why I can make the eye twitch. I don't get it.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't do it to the right one.
I'm sorry if she scared you.
It's Halloween. It's my costume.
She can be scary. Okay, people, so this is what we're doing. We're working on finding support staff. There you go. Support staff for the leaders, maybe. I mean, we could go in and take it over, but it seems like that's just such a big bully push thing. I just don't understand how they're gonna pull this off. Who are these people? What is going on in our world?
Dude, we can even throw out, you could probably have people, because we're doing this non-funded essentially, you'd probably have
Oh,
people-
non-funded predominantly. It would have to be, I mean, first.
Well, the only funding is
How
here
far
at the
can you go
house,
for
like, you know,
free?
paying for the electricity. I mean, that's our funding to pay for you to do your videos and the internet. And that's it. That's pretty much our expenses. Unless people want you to go to their homes and speak in their area, and then they just pay for
Right,
your
and what am
shipping
I,
and send you there.
right, so what am I telling everybody? Hey there, everybody. I got a big bummer to sell you here. How honest are you? How honest do you think you are? How much do you think you're not supposed to be saying because you think something about something else, someone else might be thinking when you say it?
Because somebody told you that that's the way it is and that's the way it has to be.
How many of you are living with secrets inside?
How many of you don't even know you're living with your secrets inside?
Amen to that. That's it. Right, and how do you answer that question? How many of you don't know this about yourself?
Raise my hand
ooh, me.
right now because I'm sure there's something I still don't know about myself.
Ooh, me. I don't know this about myself. I don't know.
But once you get to the point where you know you have to learn yourself, then you know there's probably always something that you don't know. So then you would be the person that says, wait a minute. And then you know that that person you really don't have to do much for because they already know that they won't know everything.
I like it. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, be strong,
Peace.
be honest. That's a big one.
Yeah, did it?
Oh my gosh. And don't be a porpoise. Live with purpose, but don't be a porpoise.